Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I am testing two popular methods for stretching 4C natural hair with rubber thread and cotton thread. I recorded myself stretching out my natural hair side by side with these two threads, so let's see which one performs better. I already shampooed and conditioned my hair, and to moisturize, I added a leave-in plus a light buttercream and applied oil for sleep. I split my hair into two sections, and then half of my hair I have 5 twists and then the same on the other side. So I left my hair to dry in twists for a couple of hours because it just makes the whole process a lot easier. As you can see, my hair is still fully detangled, and now I'm just gonna individually unravel the twist, and then I'm gonna do the African threading. You can actually stretch your hair with African threading on wet hair, which does take a couple of days to actually dry, and I will actually demonstrate that for you in another video in the future. So my hair is fully detangled and ready now, and I am starting with the cotton thread, and in this case I'm using the ceiling fan brand thread. To start threading, hold your hair section firmly at the root and place the thread right at the base. Wrap the thread around the root 2 to 3 times to secure it, and then you make sure that it is snagged but not tight. Once the base feels stable, begin wrapping downwards in smooth, even spiral. Use your fingers to guide the hair as you wrap, making sure that the thread stays flat and doesn't twist. As you move down the length, keep a gentle, steady tension, enough to stretch the hair but not too much that it pulls. I sometimes comb out the ends when I'm like about halfway through, just to make sure that my hair is actually very stretched still, especially if you have slightly longer hair. The thread doesn't stretch, so tension is controlled manually. It gives like a uniform wrapping and a slickier stretch, which is great for straight roots. You can actually use other type of cotton threads as well. I've even used the sewing type and it worked beautifully. When you get to the end, wrap a few extra times to lock everything in place. And sometimes I fold the thread back on itself just to give it more security. And then I tie a knot. And then that is it. Clean tension, even wrapping, and a perfect stretch every time. So I do the same thing with the rubber thread. The rubber thread is elastic, giving more tension and fewer wraps. So you need to avoid wrapping too tightly near the roots. Wrap evenly from root to ends. So to make things faster, I actually doubled the rubber thread, and then the cotton thread. I think I used about 4 strands and then tied them together. It just kind of helps speed up the whole process. So because my roots are not too tight, I was able to put everything in a bun, and then, well, I tied it at the back like, and then I covered it with a silk bonnet, and then I unraveled it the next day. So the hair was already dry, so we didn't have to wait too long. So I unraveled it the next day, and I'm now going to give you my final thoughts of what I think of both threads. To make it easier for you to know which section it is, I put the thread on the screen. The cotton thread gives a smooth, elongated, and heatless blowout look, I feel, and then the rubber thread stretched well but had a bit more bounce back and less slick at the root. So my final thoughts, if you want something quick, then the rubber thread works great. For maximum length and smoothness, then the cotton thread is the winner. But both for me did great job. So you all can comment down below and let me know which one you think did the best job. For me, I'm looking at it and I can see that both of them stretched well, but I feel like the cotton side did the best job because I noticed my roots were more stretched and also the hair felt more silkier. So you can now put your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know which one of these thread have you used and what you think of them both. And then I'll see you all in my next one. Thank you for watching.